Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the 10 Slimming World questions tag, and I was tagged by the lovely Debbie's World. I'm sure you're all following Debbie, but if not, go ahead and follow her. I will put her details in the box below. She's absolutely fantastic. She has lost so much weight. She's a true inspiration, honestly, to anyone that is trying to lose weight. So yeah, go and follow her and have a look at her videos. She does all sorts, recipes, vlogs, all sorts. Yeah, just absolutely great. So thank you, Debbie, for tagging me. So question 1 is, how has Slimming World changed your life? So for me, it has completely changed my life, and that might sound cliche, but it's given me more confidence. I have more energy, I'm healthier, I'm happier. Honestly, it's all positives. You know, before I started this journey, I would put off walking places. What I do when I go to work now is I get the park and ride. It's not much walking, but I can walk quicker and I'm less out of breath. And to be honest with you, when I started my journey, I would have been happy at like a size 18, but I've got past that and I'm lower than the weight I ever remember being at my slimmest, which I remember feeling absolutely great, so I feel even more great. So honestly, it has completely changed my life. Also, I can shop pretty much in any clothes shop that I want to, which is an absolute dream come true, honestly. To be able to go in the places like River Island, Topshop and so on, and just pick something up and try it on and it fit, it's just a fab feeling. If you are on your journey and, like I was, stuck with shopping at places like Simply Be, New Look, Curve Range, Asda, for the bigger sizes, keep going and you will get there. Honestly, you really will. I never thought I would, but I have, and you'll feel great for it. So question 2 is, name one person you can relate to that inspires you. So mine has to absolutely be Tilly Cutler. When I started watching YouTube, she was the first person that I watched, and I just think she's amazing. When she was going through her weight loss journey and documenting it on YouTube, she was absolutely doing fabulous. She was pulling big numbers out of the bag, honestly, absolutely amazing. And her transformation is just crazy. So yeah, she is a true inspiration to me. And now, although she doesn't really do YouTube, she puts stories on Instagram, and I love following her and her little girl Athena because she's just so cute. And you know what? She's not had the easiest of times most recently, but she keeps going. She's such a hard-working person. She is a great mum to Athena, and I just think she's absolutely lovely. So question 3 is, what is your weigh day ritual? So for me, my weigh day is on a Saturday and I get weighed at 12:15. I always turn up slightly early at 12 because I'm usually pretty hungry for my lunch by that time. What I do is, on a Friday night when I'm going to bed, I will set my alarm for say 10:30, just in case I don't wake up before then. To be honest, I do like a lie-in. When I've been working all week, I am ready for a lie-in, and most of the time I will sleep until my alarm goes off. I will then get up, I will have the odd sip of drink if I'm thirsty, and I will take my tablets for my thyroid by having a drink. And then I'll have a shower, wash and blow dry my hair, do my makeup, and then pretty much it's time to go. And then what I normally do, if my mum isn't working, I'll pick her up on the way. She's a Target member, so she does still come to group because we really enjoy staying and just seeing how people have got on. And when we get to group, we get weighed, obviously. I'll get like my high fives or whatever it is I'm getting. And then what we do is, at my group, we do bacon sandwiches. So there's a couple of ladies in the kitchen that do healthy extra bee balm, no butter, with fatless bacon on there. And honestly, it's so nice. And they do like a sachet of ketchup, and then you get an orange and a drink, all for £1. And it's just, honestly, it's so good, that bacon butter. I really look forward to it. And that then helps me not to go out and like go and get a McDonald's or something for my lunch. So yeah, that puts me on then until my tea, when I have my Saturday night treat. So question 4 is, do you have a treat after weighing? And the answer to that is yes, I do. I couldn't get through another week if I didn't. So I've always been honest about it. I'll have a treat meal, so it might be like, one that is kind of regular is like a chippy. Rob loves a chippy, I love a chippy. So I'd get like jumbo sausage, chips, cheese and gravy. This is just me being honest. I might have some bread with it. Then after that, I'll have chocolate, and more often than not, I'll have like a cake. That's just me being completely honest. I know that is picking out, but that's what I do. And I've still been able to lose over 7 stone by doing that. It might have been a slower process than other people, but do you know what? I've still had a life throughout this, and I haven't been completely strict and stopped myself from enjoying life and enjoying a treat every week. So the answer is yes, I do have a treat. I absolutely love it, and I don't think I will ever stop having my treat. So question 5 is, how do you distract yourself when craving syns? So for me, I don't tend to necessarily crave syns. I pretty much save my syns for an evening, and I'll have like a little piece of chocolate, so it could be a Malteser bunny for 3 syns. If I've got my healthy extra B left, I'll have a couple of like chocolate hi-fis. For me, chocolate is the thing that I probably crave more than anything, and because I have my treat every week, I know that I've only got so many days until I can have my treat, and I think that keeps me going. If I wasn't looking forward to that treat, I think I would cave in a lot more and probably over syn during the week and probably at weekends. So I think that treat for me helps me keep on track. Also, if for example I come in from work and I'm hungry, I'll go into the fridge and I'll get like a little piece of chicken or a slice of ham or something like that that's free food. And I might make a hot Vimto just to put me on before my tea, because I think when it's a hot drink, it sometimes just takes that craving away, or takes that hunger away. If I'm desperate and I'm really having a bad day, which to be honest doesn't really happen to me, I might go for a shower, wash my hair, blow dry, moisturise my skin, something like that. Or it might be that I go out in the car for a drive, which we tend to do that in summer now and again in the evening, just go for a drive, bit of music, just, yeah, takes your mind off food, doesn't it? But I don't do that for that reason, we just enjoy doing that now and again. Question 6 is, how do you save money on Slimming World? So for me, I meal plan every Friday and I go shopping on a Friday night, ready for the week ahead. And I plan out my meals and I just buy what's on there. The only extras I would buy is anything for the house, toilet rolls, fabric conditioner, dishwasher tablets and that kind of thing. Or some like chocolate or cake for my Saturday night treat. And that is literally what I buy. And I pretty much stick to roughly the same amount of money every week. Don't buy anything other than what's on the list, because if I went into a shop and I hadn't made a list, I would really struggle, and I'd come away with things that I didn't need, and I'd also come away with things that I forgot to get. So definitely meal planning is a biggie for me. Question 7 is, what areas do you need to work on in your weight loss? So for me, more recently, I have been trying to reduce my syns during the week, because what I was finding I was doing was obviously having my treat night, which I don't know how many syns that might be, but then still going up to like 15 every day, whereas I've tried to reduce it to around the 10 mark, and over the last 3 weeks I've lost 6 pounds. So I think for me that has definitely helped, and I'm going to continue to do that going forward until I obviously reach my target. Also, you could say that I need to exercise, but for me it's not something that I overly enjoy. I have thought about joining the gym previously, and it might be something that I do in the future, but at this moment in time, I just I work full time, I come home, make tea, tidy away, and by the time that's all done, it's time to like sit down, chill out, and then go to bed ready for the next day. So at this moment in time, I don't feel like it's really for me. I have done couch to 5k previously, and I enjoyed that, and I did build up my fitness through that. But we were doing it in the winter, and it got to the point where it was an absolute effort to go out in the absolute freezing cold. It really was. So that might be something that I try in the future. but just not at the moment. I think you've got to be one of those, you either love fitness or you don't, and for me, I'm not really a fan. So question 8 is name a film title that sums up your weight loss journey. So for me, I'm not really a film person, and I will go to the cinema to watch something that I want to watch, but I haven't watched a lot of the famous movies that people talk about. So this was quite a tricky question for me. So I did a little bit of Googling, and the one that I came up with is a 1997 film called A Simple Wish. So I would say that sums up my journey in that when I started out, I had a simple wish to be fitter, healthier, more confident, and a normal size, because I was over 21 stone. I got to 21 stone and 3/4 pounds. And I think when you get to that size, I know there's people obviously bigger and so on, but for me, I couldn't see a way out of that and how I would possibly get to a normal size again. You know, when you look at it as a big picture, it just seems so hard and unrealistic, but it's really not. Honestly, you can do it, and if you just persevere, like I say, look at me, I've had a treat every week throughout my journey and I've still lost over 7 stone. So you completely can do it. Honestly, you can. I just had a simple wish to lose weight and feel better about myself, and that's what I've done. So question 9 is, what's your quick go-to meal when in a hurry? For example, if I'm going on the football with Rob, which tends to be like a Tuesday night, usually kicks off at about 7:45, I think, yeah. So what I would do is come in from work, get ready to go, and probably just do like a pasta and sauce, spicy arrabbiata. I'll cook that up, put it into a dish, sprinkle it with cheese, and then I'll tend to, in my shopping, I get a couple of packs of like chicken, so I'll just put some chicken over the top and a handful of salad, and it's sorted, it's quick, it's easy, it's tasty, it's filling, and it's low sin. So that is a really good quick go-to meal for me. Number 10 is, what high sin treats would you be prepared to spend syns on? So I wouldn't say I usually have high sin treats, but one of the things that I could think of that I would be willing to use a lot of syns on are Malteser buttons. I love anything Malteser. I love Malteser bunnies, which are 3 syns and completely worth it. I love the buttons. I love the bigger bunnies or reindeers or whatever it might be. And yeah, I would definitely be prepared to spend my syns on those, or anything that is chocolatey or cake. So yeah, that is what I would spend my syns on. So I now need to tag some people in this video. So I would love to tag Belle, my weight loss journey. If you don't follow Belle, go and follow her. She's doing Vlogmas at the moment, and I'm just working through her vlogs, and she is fantastic. Really, really nice lady who is doing great on a weight loss journey. I would also like to tag Katie Jane. Katie Jane is really inspirational to me because she has just done absolutely fantastic. When you look at her before and after pictures, it's just amazing how different she looks and how well she's done. And she's now a consultant, which is just fabulous. I'm sure most of you are following her, but if not, go and follow Katie. And I would also like to tag Scrumptious Cooking, which is Susie. Susie documents her weight loss journey on YouTube and is another fabulous lady who has done absolutely brilliantly. And lastly, I would like to tag Lisa Snow SW. Lisa has also done great with her weight loss. She looks fantastic. She's now getting into buying and selling, which I find interesting, so I'm looking forward to following her with that. So yeah, if you're not following any of those lovely ladies, their details will be below in the drop down, so you can go and follow them on their channel. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye!